Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DNN show, NFL Playoff Edition, Wild Card Weekend. I am your co-host, D-Nag, and this here is, to my right,
Natsu.
Mr. Natsu, correction.
Whatever.
Anyway, today we're talking about the Wild Card Weekend so far, 2 games on Saturday, and what our picks are for the 2 games on Sunday and the 2 games on Monday. Now that thanks to the bullshit governor who can suck my fat, I get why they postponed the game, but fuck yourself. So stay tuned, and we'll be back after this credit. All right, now welcome back. So today, obviously, wildcard weekend. The first 2 games happened yesterday, and now we have 2 games today and 2 games on Monday. So first, we're going to talk about our picks for the game because we already did these picks. Now, mind, I have it written on here exactly what time. If you could see it, you're not going to be able to see it. Right there, right there. You see it? Picks at 12:24 p.m. and we did it 1:12:24. Now, whether you accuse us of cheating, accuse us of doing the picks beforehand, fuck yourself. I don't care because we both know the truth that we did it. What's the 12th? 2 days ago. Yeah. So on Friday. So anyway,
I can even pull up the freaking call log too. So
yeah.
Give me 1 second, just to prove it even more. Just to prove it even more. Let's see. Goddamn. Yep. Friday, January 12th. God damn it, it's not gonna. 1 second. Let me turn off this blur thing. Give me 1 second. All right.
It didn't shut off.
12:16.
The blur didn't shut off, just so you know.
Yeah, it did. Oh, it didn't. God damn it! Fucking I have to. 12:16, January 12th.
Right there, right at the top. Yeah. So we both picked the Texans to win the game because fuck the Browns, and
they did.
The curse of the terrible towel strikes again. Fuck you. Fuck you, Cleveland Browns. That's what happens when you shit on the terrible towel. You get bounced first round. The curse of the terrible towel just apparently happens to it only has the capacity of dealing with one team at a time in chronological order. Week 8, the Jaguars shit on the terrible towels, threw them around, stomped on them. Yeah, well, they played themselves right out of the playoffs last week, or the last week of the season, and put the Steelers right into the playoffs. So that's one. Week 11, the Browns came to Pittsburgh, took a terrible towel, and one of the Browns players took a terrible towel out of a guy's hand, threw him his Gatorade towel, and wiped it on his ass as he was going into the entrance. Guess what happened? You suck. First round exit. I don't even give a shit whether Pittsburgh wins against the Bills on Monday. I'm just happy that Browns are sitting out next week. Your defensive player of the year did jack shit yesterday. Jack shit. You know how many stats he had? 0. Oh, I'm sorry. His pass rush win rate was really good. That's it. 0 sacks. 0 tackles. 0 interceptions. 0 forced fumbles. And I'll bring these up. I'll just make sure. But last I saw, his stats were literally 0.
Just double checking real quick. It's just.
Oops, I said against the Browns.
And I was talking with someone else while you're searching that up last night while watching the Chiefs beat the fuck out of the Dolphins. I was talking to a friend, and he said, because he's a Ravens fan, and he said, because I asked him, like, well, then who the fuck are you guys going to play? He said, if the Dolphins win, then it'll be the Dolphins. If they don't, then it's going to be the Texans. So it should be Texans versus Ravens.
Not if the Steelers win.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Because the Ravens get the lowest seed.
Yeah.
As I'm talking about that, the next game we had, the Chiefs and the Dolphins, we both chose the Chiefs. Yeah, these Dolphins I guess the Miami Dolphins just can't do well in frozen temperatures.
Yeah.
So they sucked.
That and I want to clarify something because all night during the game I saw on Facebook a lot of people start commenting that, oh, here goes the refs winning the game for the Chiefs again. Listen, even if the refs weren't doing shit, the Chiefs would have still won. If you think that the refs were doing something to rig the game or this or that, they really weren't. And if you say the commentators were sitting there sucking off the Chiefs, they weren't. If anybody was getting sucked off, it was Taylor Swift. Like, let's be honest here. We all don't want her face shown during a football game.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry.
So I'll say when I'm wrong. He did have a couple stats.
Oh.
3 tackles, or 3 solo tackles. 2 of those were tackles for loss, for a total of 2 yards. And that's it. That's it. He did have 3 tackles.
That's also like
So, how can you say that Myles Garrett is Defensive Player of the Year, yet he comes into the playoffs and turns over a goose egg? He has had in the last 6 games of the season. Guess how many sacks he's had in the last 6 seasons, sir? Or last 6 weeks, sir?
3. Ah, it was close.
2.
Just
2 sacks in the last 6 weeks of the NFL season.
yeah, that's not a good look.
Yet, the NFLPA, the NFL PFF, or whatever they want to fucking call themselves, says Myles Garrett is the favorite to win the Defensive Player of the Year because he has a higher pass rush win rate. Should a potential Defensive Player of the Year be, I don't know, be getting his ass bounced first fucking round and he doesn't even show up for the game? Like, he could have been sitting on the sidelines and you wouldn't have known any difference.
Yeah. Obviously, I didn't watch that game because I was streaming. But
I didn't watch it either, but I just afterwards, after the game, I was like,
you check the stats.
where'd Myles Garrett go? Like, did you just be like, I'm good. Whoo! Whoo! Like,
and that's like last night during the Chiefs game, like I was saying, 2 people in my mind or 3 people actually that really showed up to play were obviously Patrick Mahomes. Man was just going fucking psycho mode last night. And God damn it, Rice, he showed up. And then there's my guy on defense. I know it's Carl Leftis or something like that. Yep, George Karlaftis. Oh, I hope I said that right. But yeah, man was fucking going off on defense. And then, of course, Jawan Taylor leaning on the little tiny Dolphins player.
21 penalties through the regular season by one lineman. He was the most penalized offensive lineman in the league this year.
So, yeah, with that being said, to everybody out there that says, oh, the Chiefs have the refs in their pocket. Really? Because we have the most fucking penalized defensive.
Yeah, the most penalized offensive lineman in the league.
Jesus.
21 penalties against him.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And I'm not saying that Myles Garrett's bad. Just so you know, I'm not saying Myles Garrett's a bad defensive player. All I'm saying is this ridiculous hate over TJ Watt is absurd.
Yeah.
Out of the last 4 seasons, He's led the league in sacks as a linebacker 3 times. 3. And that one season he didn't lead the league in sacks, he missed 7 games of the season. He literally, and at this point, and even when you talk about, oh, well, his presence on the Steelers defense isn't as big as Myles Garrett's defense or presence in this season on the defense. Motherfucker, Pittsburgh, you know what their record is without TJ Watt? 1-10. When he isn't playing, when TJ Watt is not playing on the Steelers defense, they are 1-10.
All right, so I pulled up like stat versus stats, right? And this is the first thing that popped up on my screen. It says Watt beat Garrett in sacks 19-14, batted passes 6-3, tackles 37-23, missed tackle percentage 11.1% to 17.6%. Those are the stats.
Yeah.
That just goes to show.
And that's not even all the stats either. You look at every single stat that they say this year, he's got him beat in everything. He's got both Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons beat in almost every single stat possible that they said. Aside from pass rush win rate and double team percentage. That's the only thing they're using against it to justify it.
I was going to say, I got it all pulled up now. So Myles Garrett, games played 100. TJ Watt, 104. Interceptions, 0-7.
Who has the higher interceptions?
TJ Watt.
I was going to say, yeah.
And then, so the way I'm going to be reading it is Garrett to Watt.
Okay,
But
okay.
Pass deflections, 16-45.
Yep.
Forced fumbles, 17-27. Sacks, 89-96.5. Total tackles, 305-401. Solo tackles, 210-291. Assisted tackles, 95-110. Tackles for loss, 94-107. And it even has the most recent season. So this fucking year, this fucking season, games played 16-17, interceptions 0-1, pass deflections 3-8, forced fumbles 4 all around, sacks 14-19.0, total tackles 42-68, solo tackles 33-48, assisted tackles 9-20, tackles for losses 17-19. So there is no way in fucking hell that you can sit there and tell anybody that Myles Garrett beats TJ Watt stat-wise. And I get there's other Chiefs fans out there that are probably looking at me going,
the only thing he has over TJ Watt is this very subjective pass rush win rate and double team percentage. That's all they use against him. That is their only plot line against him. It's like, who tied the league record for most sacks in a single season? TJ Watt. Who's led the league 3 times in the last 4 years since he's been in the league in sacks in a season? Was it Myles Garrett? No, it was TJ Watt.
And it's just like, maybe we should host our own fucking awards, like Defensive Player of the Year, TJ Watt. You know, the guy that has the fucking stats to prove it.
He leads both Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett, the other two that are in the top 3 for running for Defensive Player of the Year. He leads both of them in every category, aside from pass rush win rate and double team percentage. That's the only thing they use against him. It's subjective. It's purely subjective. Like, those 2 stats right there are purely subjective. If you want to talk about stats, the stuff that we use to determine who's a good player and who isn't, you look at TJ Watt, he is a fucking monster. He's a goddamn demon. They lose almost every time without him playing. Like I said, they're 1-10 without him.
Mm-hmm. Which goes to even show you who makes the bigger difference. Like you stated earlier, if Miles Garrett was sitting on the sideline, it'd still be the same fucking game. But
Yeah,
if TJ
his
Watt
game.
was sitting on the sideline, it would not be the,
Well, yeah.
how the
If it,
Steelers
in
would
this
use their
case,
play.
in this specific case, if Miles Garrett had decided to sit down and just not play for the rest of the game, it wouldn't have been any difference because he didn't do shit anyway. He got 3 tackles. Did he get any sacks? No. Did he get any interceptions? No. Did he? It's stupid.
But then it, Jesus.
And I'm not saying either of those two guys are bad guys. I'm just saying this hate for TJ Watt sometimes is just criminal.
What I would love to see is if for some reason Miles Garrett got the award and posted about it. I would love to see him go, I'm happy I got this award, but this should have gone to Watt.
They're division rivals. That won't happen.
Yeah, I know it won't. But
Never
it'd
in
be
a
nice
million
to
years.
see.
The only reason what they're going to say is that defensive player of the year is Miles Garrett because of pass rush win rate, and double team percentage. Oh, so earlier you said stats matter, but then when it comes to the defensive player of the year award, you use a subjective stat and you ignore every single other categorical stat that you use to define what defensive players do throughout the season.
Yeah.
Man, in one game, the last week of the regular season, he had as many sacks as Miles Garrett had in the last 6 weeks of the playoffs, of the regular season. In one game. I don't know. I just hate the Browns. I refuse to ever root for the Browns. I'm glad you guys are sitting at home next week. Now I can die a happy man, because fuck you. That's all I can say. Respect. I don't care. Respect my division. Respect every other team in the AFC North for the first division since, like, I think it said like 1980, 1984, that all 4 teams finished over 500 in the AFC North. They all finished over 500. So credit for being good teams. But I will never root for any of you.
Yeah.
Anyway, after that rant, sorry, we got to finish our picks.
Oh no, you're good. I'm just looking at stats.
Packers versus the Cowboys. You, sir, have picked the Packers to win.
Go, baby.
I unfortunately have picked the Cowboys. I think that the Cowboys will last another round, but then they'll get beat next round.
See, that's like what I said last night on apply to the guy's post. I literally stated, I'm like, do I think my team will go all the way this season? Hell no. If they do, cool. But I can almost guarantee you we're gonna be knocked out next round. I guarantee you.
I'd give it the AFC Championship game because I don't think the Texans will win against the Chiefs.
And if the one guy on Instagram that I looked at, if his predictions are right, it should be, it will more than likely be just seeing how the PCTs are showing right now. Could be Ravens and the Chiefs. I don't know.
It probably
it depends
is.
on how well the Steelers do. It depends. I mean, it all depends because this is not no regular. But you still gotta, bring in the stats alone and you gotta see how everything goes.
Yeah.
But right now, sadly, my prediction for the AFC Championship game is to be Ravens versus Chiefs.
Yeah.
But I was talking to my friend who is a Ravens fan, and I said, I can almost tell you right now, Ravens are going to win that.
Well,
and honestly, I kind of want to see Lamar get put into that Super Bowl platform. I want to see how well he does. Because it's like, I've watched a couple highlights of him throughout the season on YouTube. But it's like, I want to see what he would do in that limelight of the Super Bowl. Like, I want to know if he's going to choke or if he's going to, like, go fucking ham. So if the Ravens go to the Super Bowl they have my vote.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to
I don't know.
Packers versus
I think the NFL will continue their script as they have done the last 3 seasons. Following the color scheme of the Super Bowl logo this year, it'll be the Ravens and the 49ers. And as the last 3 years, the more the team, the color with the more, with like more of it, they have 2 colors on there. It's purple and red this year for the Super Bowl logo. The majority of the color on the logo is purple. The lesser is red. The last 3 years of the Super Bowl, the team that has the more color representing the logo is the one that loses. So it's going to be the Ravens and 49ers in the Super Bowl, and the 49ers are going to win. Because that's basically coincidentally, that's been what it has been the last 3 seasons.
see, I respect your
Bengals
pick, but
Bengals and the
I still
Rams.
gotta-
Bengals and the Rams. That Super Bowl logo was orange and yellow. The color on the majority of the logo was orange. The lesser color was yellow. The Rams won. So week after that, or year after that, was the Eagles and the Chiefs. The logo coincidentally was green and red before the playoffs even happened. They post it every year. The team with the more color was green. The lesser color was red. Who won? The Chiefs. Just so happens that this year it's purple and red. Now, it also just so happens that the Ravens and the 49ers are both number 1 seed.
Yep. With a
Last year, the Chiefs and the Eagles were also number 1 seed. But that's just me.
I was about to say, yeah. Like I said, I respect your pick because obviously
I can't even say that's my actual pick. I'm just saying that's what's going to happen because the NFL is, I'd say sometimes it's scripted.
It's all rigged.
And the last 3 seasons when they started doing these colors, why did it just so happen that the last 3 seasons have been the same teams that the color of the logo has represented? And it's been the same consistent thing. Like I said, the team with the majority of the color on the logo, they lose. Every time.
So I subtracted the PCT for the Ravens against the 49ers. They're at a 0.059 difference. So I'm hoping that, if these 2 teams go into the Super Bowl, we actually get a high score. Be nice.
Yeah.
But you never know. But yeah, I'm just gonna state it now. My pick to win is the Ravens. I don't know. I don't see 49ers winning. If they do, cool. I mean, I'm not into these teams as much as I am like the Chiefs and others, but
I'd just like to see
games where it's like
I'd just like to see at least one of those 2 teams not be in the Super Bowl just to prove that they know how to not follow the same script they have the last 3 seasons.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm hoping.
But
kind of like how we talked about last year, the Eagles and the Chiefs, that there was a thing that I saw that somebody was saying this is what the score is going to be, and it was lining up exactly to be that score. Like it lined up perfectly and then it changed. So it wasn't actually the same score that somebody said it was going to be. Hoping that's the case, so then it's going to be like, okay, at least it's not like what the last 3 seasons have been. How coincidentally both teams in the Super Bowl, both teams in the Super Bowl are both the teams' colors on the Super Bowl logo.
Yeah.
That's just all I'm hoping for the sake of the fact that it just... That'd be stupid that it actually happens to be the Ravens and the 49ers in the Super Bowl. It would be coincidental that it just so happened that if the 49ers win, hey, it's the same thing the last 3 seasons. So next year you can count on it being a different one. Because I think next year's Super Bowl logo is purple and orange, isn't it?
Here, 1 second. I'll pull up what I was what I had found on this. If it'll let me like bring it out here. I'll just do this. It'll be so much easier.
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
That's what the last 2 seasons have been.
Yeah.
So again, like I said, Bengals and the Rams, orange and yellow. The team that had the more color on it, well, they lost. Last year, Chiefs and the Eagles. Which team has the more color? The Eagles, and they lost. This year, it's purple and red. Which team has more color? Purple.
And it's weird. I'm curious.
Yeah, it's purple and green. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, isn't it a different one? No, it's not. It's that one.
I was about to say, I haven't actually seen the Super Bowl 59 logo, so
I'm pretty sure that's what it is, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But either way,
who knows? But yeah.
So just click on that picture.
I was about to say it leads to a video.
Because it's in New Orleans is why. That's why it's like that.
Yeah.
So I did see something that it'd be I don't know of any AFC teams that are green though. The Jets?
Well, maybe. Because if I go here,
the Jets. Yeah, so it is the Jets.
yeah.
So the only thing I can see are the Vikings and the Vikings and the Jets.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The purple, the Ravens, and NFC teams that have green are the Eagles.
Yep.
Eagles or Packers.
Yeah.
But that was more of an Eagles green than a Packers green.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, my guess would be Eagles and Vikings. Ravens. I don't know. It's just,
Yeah, and it's one of those sad things where it makes you wonder. It makes you think if the NFL is like quite literally rigged. Like we both can speculate left and right whether it's rigged or not.
right.
But if it's the case where this hits 3 times in a row,
Yeah.
you
Then it's
can't
another
tell me that it's
coincidence.
not. No, you can't tell me that it's just a coincidence.
That and it's like, do you know how many fans would be?
Yeah.
If it's 3 times in a row, we definitely got to do a video on.
And then if it hits 4 times in a row, then it's just like you just need to stop. You just need to stop doing that, posting different colors on it and following those color schemes because
It's just like, how about you just make a logo, not put any fucking colors
kind
on
of
it.
like they used to do. I don't know, when it was just fucking
Yeah.
silver.
That way, you can't just go, oh yeah, it's gonna be this team. That way you actually go, I don't know what fucking team it's gonna be. I gotta wait till the playoffs to like actually think about it.
Yeah.
Like, I liked it back then like that because you didn't know, but now that they add color, it's like, okay, well, it's
The
hit
last 2
times in a row.
Yeah. And it's done the exact same thing. Like the team with the more color on the logo, they lost. And it's lining up to be the same thing. Purple and red. The Ravens and the 49ers, and the Ravens have the more fuck colors, so the 49ers are going to win. And if it actually hits, I'm going to fucking lose my shit, because then it means the NFL just doesn't care about hiding whether or not that it's fucking scripted.
Because I guarantee you, we're going to be at your house watching it, right? And then out of nowhere, if that fucking happens, we're just going to look at each other like, fucking knew it.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, the next game, Rams and the Lions.
Yep.
We both have the Lions winning.
I'm not gonna lie, they're fucking good this season.
Yeah. Do you see that Eminem posted a thing for Matt Stafford? Be like, man, I was there for you. I was there for you, motherfucker. Just give us this one. Just give us this one. I rapped for you when you won it. Just give us this one.
Yep.
I was like, yeah. They're gonna win anyway, but
yeah,
those Rams aren't even as good of a team as the Lions are. But
shit, yeah, the Rams are second seed in the NFC West, and Lions are first seed in the NFC.
So that's that one. Last one for the wild card weekend. Did we do the Steelers and Bills? I think I skipped that one.
I think we did.
Just so you know, in case we missed it, in case we didn't, I don't give a shit. The Steelers and the Bills. I don't remember talking about this one.
I don't think we did, because
The Steelers and the Bills, which got fucking moved to Monday after you piece of shit fucking governor decided to talk trash, because fuck yourself. I'm choosing the Steelers. We're both choosing the Steelers to win this game. That's what I've got written down.
Okay.
Because, and I saw how the stadium looked when like the lake like snow was happening, and I don't blame them for not playing in that game, because there wouldn't have been any kind of offense at all. Like, it was complete sheer white, like last night. Throughout the stadium, it was completely white. You couldn't see anything. The winds were ridiculously strong. Seeing how it was last night, I don't blame them for postponing it. But you could have very well easily moved it to a different stadium. They've done it before.
I was gonna say, sadly, now that I look at the win percentage, obviously I'm gonna be rooting for the Steelers because the video you sent me, it got me all f***ed up. But sadly.
But see, here's the thing. See, here's the thing though. This isn't any normal fucking 2 seed versus 7 seed that's been happening. The Bills weren't even gonna be the first seed in their division.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Had the Miami Dolphins not fucked themselves and lost in the last couple of weeks, because they had the first seed of their division in the bag. I mean, they had it like 5 weeks left of the season. They had it locked in the bag that if they just kept on winning, they would have made it. So the Bills wouldn't have even been a first seed or one of the top seeds in the NFL. They wouldn't have been the second seed. But the Bills happened to catch a hot streak at the end after they were struggling, and they just so happened to beat the Dolphins, and they took over the spot.
Their fucking shit is identical.
So
11-6, 0 ties, with win percentage of .647 on both teams.
Yeah. So it just so happens they caught the lucky grab that they happened when they were on a hot streak. Miami was on a losing streak, and they just so happened to win. Otherwise, they would have been the 6th seed. So this is a closer matchup than you think. They're both on a hot streak right now. They both picked up a lot of momentum at the end of the season. They both won like 3 straight, I think. But if it comes back into effect where winter weather is the deciding factor, Pittsburgh has the better running game right now. Now you can add Josh Allen to the Bills' running game because he can move with his legs when he wants to. But Jaylen Warren and Najee Harris are on a nasty mean streak right now. I just think when it comes down to the running game, I think the Steelers are going to find a way to win because
Oh, yeah.
people are counting them out a lot more than they should, because this isn't any normal 7 seed versus 2nd seed where one team's clearly a powerhouse and the other one's not. They just struggled and they were struggling throughout the season too, and they happened to catch on to a winning streak. Steelers struggled in the middle part of the season, caught a win streak, and they happened to fall into the 7th seed. Now,
I think it's gonna be interesting.
Had Pittsburgh actually won against both 2-10 teams that they faced and shit the bed on, and then took care of business in Arizona, the last game of the season would have been fighting for the AFC North division.
Yeah.
So it could have gone a whole different way than what it did, but I have confidence. But our last and final game of the Wild Card weekend, now that we've remembered that we didn't do that, Eagles and Buccaneers.
Oh yeah, this is where I chose the Bucks.
Yeah, and I have the Eagles, so that's another split decision. So far, our record for the game, record for the weeks, because we started the postseason just to make it even. We started both at 0-0. I'm going to see who's got the better record at the end of the season. Now, obviously, subject to start when the games start coming down to just 4 teams, whether we choose both the same teams, it's literally, I'd probably end in a tie, but I doubt it, though, especially because we have at least two split decisions right now, so.
Yeah. That, and I mean, when we get next season started, I
We'll
think
actually-
that's some of the stuff we're going to implement.
We'll
explain the rules.
We'll actually keep track of both of our picks so I can keep the record straight.
Yeah.
And
We'll
maybe
start right
maybe
now.
not do every game, but man, I think every game it just makes it, fair if we choose every game because it's an even amount of games.
I mean, I don't mind it.
No.
And then,
I don't mind it either.
Because then we have to talk about teams we're not fans of, we like, but we're not all the way right fucking there,
Yeah.
And I mean, now, and it's like, yeah, we can give our opinion or give the team shit or whatever, but it's also like we also have to be unbiased about stats, even if it's, let's say, obviously this is a hypothetical, but let's say if TJ Watt wasn't that good, right? Which, even in a parallel universe, I don't
That's
think would happen.
blasphemous.
Like I said, it's a hypothetical. But let's say, Miles. I already forgot his fucking name.
Garrett,
Obviously,
Miles Garrett.
Okay, so I was right. Miles Garrett. Let's say he was, the guy or. Even if, let's say I was the Steelers fan, I'd have to be like, okay, well, it's the stats. Sadly, he's this, he's that, he's everything in the cup of chocolate or whatever. I don't fucking. But that's what I like about the show. We have to be unbiased sometimes, especially when it comes to stats and whatnot. I'm not gonna lie. Throughout this season, there's been times where I've looked at the Chiefs and I've looked at the team we're going against, and I go, okay, might not win this one.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah. Both of our teams are in the playoffs.
Yep.
And in a
Like I
perfect
said-
world, both of our teams would make it to the AFC Championship game.
Yep. But sadly, like we discussed earlier, I guarantee it's going to come down to
Where we're
Ravens
both-
versus Chiefs, and then Chiefs are going to get knocked.
Or where maybe we get both bounced next round. That's as long as Pittsburgh ends up winning next week, or wins on Monday. But
I'm gonna be rooting.
but Pittsburgh's 2-0 against the Ravens this year, even with their starters. Again, like I said earlier, the Ravens' record against Pittsburgh since 2020 is wasn't it 4-1-6, 1-7?
I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Something like that.
But
All
yeah,
I know is if it comes down to the Chiefs and the Ravens for the AFC Championship or whatever, if the Ravens win, which they more than likely will, do you understand the onslaught I'm gonna be getting? I'm gonna have to turn my phone off.
Yeah. You win the Super Bowl, you're gonna have to turn your phone off anyway.
It don't matter what my team does. We lose, we win. I have to turn my phone off all the time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like I can be as
And I
humble
just
as I can
sit
be.
here and like everybody can talk shit about our team because we really don't give a shit because we're busy shitting our own team because of the 17 straight seasons of over 500, not a goddamn thing to show for it.
What was the
Besides
thing
besides six
beginning-
Super Bowls. That's it.
at the beginning of the regular season? I remember D-Nag over here saying something about he needs heart medication.
I always do, every year. And us as fucking Miami Heat fans, we need a different kind of fucking heart medication since the regular season's going. Obviously, right now I'm wearing a Minnesota jersey. That's just because it looks cool. I bought it, and I went and I rooted for Minnesota against the Minnesota and the Lakers. So,
It's clean.
I'm sorry, but like, look at that. Like,
Yeah, it's clean.
I had to look the part of a Minnesota fan. I wanted to buy it anyway because it's our fucking state to the north. Like, it's the closest NBA team we have around here. Why wouldn't it be one of my secondary teams to root for?
I still think LeBron got fucked over on that 3-pointer.
His
Like, I
toe
hate this
was
guy.
on the line. It was too close to call.
I still think he got fucked over.
It was too close to call. Especially because as soon as he went up for the jump shot, his foot slid to the right, and then the distance you could see behind his foot, or in between his foot and the line, disappeared to almost nothing as soon as he slid his foot to the right to go for the jump shot. So it was too close to overturn it when they called it as a 2 because his foot was on the line when he jumped.
That, and honestly,
He just needs to cut off like the first inch of his toe next time, and then he'll be okay. Kind of like KD, just don't have big shoes, just don't have big feet. Just cut them off. It's okay.
Jesus Christ. Just cut him off. You're fine.
Just cut off your toe. It'll be okay. It's only your big toe. It's no big deal. It's only your big toe. You'll be fine.
You'll do all right.
Dude, it's like cutting off your pinky toe. You'll be unstable for a while, but it'll be okay.
We'll call him Nubs. That's what.
LB Nubs.
Looks at the refs. Yeah, I hit that 3-pointer, right? Yeah.
Even though you cut your foot down to a size shoe less, but good job. Are you still bleeding? Yeah, profusely. Oh.
But yeah, that's about all I got for today. Other than I just eat that, rice was cooking last night.
One thing I saw about gaming news for Suicide Squad is that I think it was like IGN or somebody else posted about their preview for the game and said, "I just don't like the story about having to kill like our childhood heroes." Motherfucker, what did you expect out of a game called Suicide Squad? Kill the Justice League. What'd you expect?
I'm down.
I'm sorry, I just saw that. I saw that the other day and I'm like, Bitch, what'd you expect from a game that says Suicide Squad? Kill the Justice League. It's not a good story to kill the Justice League. Bitch, they're doing bad shit.
I'm over here like,
if it would have been the other way around and you're playing as the Justice League and the Suicide Squad are doing bad shit, killing people, they'd have no fucking problem with it. Yeah, Justice League, kill the Suicide Squad. Everybody'd fucking love that because you're playing as superheroes. But when you're playing as the bad guys, killing the good guys, everybody loses their shit. Us over here like, I don't give a fuck. I'll go kill the Flash.
Ready for is Batman.
Well, yeah.
As soon as I see Batman, but oh no.
I guess in the entire game he's supposed to be stalking you and like hacking into your comms the whole time, kind of like Arkham Knight.
Just be sitting there, la la la. I'm Batman. Ah!
You just look up and you just see him just like, ah,
Just like,
stay away.
Bruce, is that you?
Yeah. I'm excited for a different pace of game, especially because it's like in the preview, Superman catches an army guy and lasers through his head with his laser eyes, and you're supposed to expect me to not kill his ass?
Be like, all right, Superman, I got that kryptonite.
He just murdered a man, right? Like in the preview, he just murdered a dude right in front of him. You expect them to be like,
oh.
if it's their job, kill the Justice League, and they're doing bad shit, they die. Kind of like if it was the other way around, for example. If the Suicide Squad was enslaving people, enslaving a child version of Poison Ivy, killing innocent people, you'd expect everybody be just fine with the Justice League killing the Suicide Squad for doing bad shit. But when it comes down to the Justice League doing bad shit and Suicide Squad getting like, all right, you asked for it. Everybody has a problem with it. That just kind of ticked me off. I was like, just let us people that want to play as the villains instead of the superheroes for once, let us have our moment.
Right.
Sometimes I get tired of playing the superhero.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility.
I just want to be the villain doing bad shit.
Just like, I gotta save this woman over here.
And then this one over here.
Guy, and then...
Granted, you do save people along the way, which it's okay, but the objective is kill that guy, kill that guy, kill that guy, and kill that guy.
No, it's more like kill that guy, run from Batman, kill that guy.
Yeah.
Just la la la. Hello.
Yeah.
Get me out.
You just hear a batarang clink against the wall like, nope.
Oh,
I'm leaving.
Dude, imagine you're walking through like a corridor and it's silent. And you just
Then
have
just-
your volume all the way up, and all
And
you
then,
hear is ding, and you're like,
no!
vengeance. Ah!
Yeah.
I'd shit myself, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'd be getting the hell out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if he's like the final boss that you have to fight.
Yeah. I bet the mind guy is the final boss, but
Oh, yeah.
whatever his name is, I can't remember. Because then they were like, oh, well, usually an alternate, like, universe or whatever, or an alternate power comes back and sweeps away everything that they did. It's like, again, I don't care. Let me enjoy my moment of killing the good guys for once.
Right. Let me kick their ass.
Let me kick their ass in being the bad guy. You know, bad guy, good guy. Bad guy forced to do good shit, otherwise you get your head blown off. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're playing as the villain, so
I wonder if you can eat people as King Shark.
let me fuck shit up.
Let me eat. Let King Shark eat people.
Fill out my fantasy.
on someone.
Let me just It'll be interesting though. I think. I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely can't wait to play it on this channel.
I don't know what I'm.
Comes out at the end of the month.
I'm over
If
here
I
like,
pre-order the deluxe edition, but
I'm just streaming at this point. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
yeah.
I think I'm waiting for me. I think I'm waiting to get a console.
Yeah.
And until then, I think I'm just chilling. Just like, I don't know. I've thought about trying to make some game footage, but there's like nothing that interests me. And the games I want to play, I have to have a beefier computer for. So
Yeah.
it's
You know,
kind of like, all right.
If I ever get a new computer, I could always give you mine.
Oh yeah, because yeah, I'm pretty sure the games I have bought, like Elex 2.
You could
I
run
bought
that
that
on
when
here, no problem.
Yeah, I literally bought that when I bought this PC.
Oh, really?
As soon as it loads up and it goes THQ Nordic, it just stays right on that screen, and then it crashes, and I'm like,
That's sad.
Just sitting there going, motherfucker. Like, how dare you tease me?
Yeah.
And the fucked up part is, you can hear the game audio still going.
That's weird.
And I'm like, that's nice. That's cool.
Huh.
And then I have Midnight Suns Marvel. Because I was going to do that.
Honestly, as soon as you said Midnight Suns, I was thinking of, what was that old racing game I used to play? Midnight Club Los Angeles, the complete edition. You talk about a great racing game back in the Xbox 360 days.
Dude, I used to play that on PSP.
I need a remastered version of that.
No, what
Give
I
me
need
just a
is
give.
remastered version of Need for Speed Underground 2.
Well, yeah, that too. But I'm just saying, like those two games, prime racing games. I just want a game like that where I can do that shit and do whatever I want without having to worry about it. Because I like Need for Speed Heat. Is it? Is it Need for Speed Heat? I don't remember.
Need for Speed Heat, Rivals, Hot
Unbound.
Pursuit.
Need for Speed Unbound. I like that one, but I don't. I like it and I don't at the same time. I just want one of the old classic ones.
Isn't that the new one?
Yeah.
I thought about getting it, but then I was just like,
It's alright. I like it, but at the same time I don't. I can't do, yeah, it just.
I also wouldn't mind a remastered Pro Street.
Yeah. Or sometimes I just want an authentic, really good Fast and Furious game.
I think they came out with one. Not
They removed it from sale after 2 years. It shit the bed, like, really bad. Because it was not a good game. I tried. I stopped playing it because it's really bad. Or it was anyway. They pulled it from sale. It flopped hard. I want a good, authentic, kind of like, not like how cartoonish and like anime-ish, not anime-ish, cartoonish, like Need for Speed Unbound is. Something like that, like give me something like Midnight Club mixed with Fast and Furious. You have my money. I'll pay you whatever you want for it.
If Need for Speed or the developers wanted to go the animated, I say make a video game based off the anime Initial D. That'd be like the best way to introduce a new type of racing with anime combined. Because it's an actual anime and it's about racing.
Yeah.
I mean, you could either make it open world where you can do the main quest, or you can just go out and, or you can have it story based.
Yeah.
So it follows the story of the anime.
Which, like I said, that's what I think. I think I would love a game like that because as much as people hate on the Fast and Furious movies, I'm going to continue to watch them for the rest of my life. And I'm going to show and I'm sure our kids are going to understand what Fast and Furious was back then, 1 through fucking 13. Because there's going to end up being 13 movies by the time they're done. Because they have 10, 11 comes out next year, which we're going to go see that. I don't give a shit.
Just be like, I'm sick.
I don't care. I don't care what people think about me saying that I'm going to go watch those movies. It's my childhood. Fuck off.
We've been watching it since we were children. We have to be there for when it ends.
Yeah. I remember watching the first one shortly after it came out.
Yeah.
And then the next one, then the next one, then the next one. Then that just kept going and going and going. And that's what got me into the cars in the first place. It's my series. It is my all-time favorite series to ever exist. Like, passes Lord of the Rings, passes Marvel, because I'm tired of being a Marvel fan at this point. Fuck you, Marvel Cinematic Universe at this point. I'm tired of your TV shows.
We're getting Deadpool 3 this.
Yes, but all the TV shows gets me so fucking tired.
I don't give a fuck about those. The only ones I give a fuck about are Daredevil and Punisher.
Well, yeah.
And Moon Knight, because that was dope.
Yeah, it was alright. I thought Loki was pretty good. Loki season 2 was really good.
I haven't watched Loki.
But I'm just getting super, like, annoyed at all the. I lost my headphones. Sorry. I'm getting super annoyed at all the TV shows because they just released another like Echo one, and I'm just like, I'm not even watching it. I was like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Like what I've heard. Speaking of TV shows, what I've heard rumored around the interweb.
Supernatural.
Yep, season 16.
I'm glad I knew exactly what you were talking about.
What's funny is me.
Please give me a recontinuance of Supernatural.
Yeah.
Also, another one I heard I'm hyped for is a recontinuance of Sons of Anarchy, where the first episode is going to be Jax Teller waking up. What I've heard is Jax Teller will wake up like everything that happened in the last episode, like everybody dying, never happened. Like it'll wake up and it'll like be a nightmare that he went through. And then he goes to jail for 10 years, comes back, and his sons are completely like older. And it'll just continue.
Oh, that'd be a mind fuck. It's like, you made me fucking cry for this.
Yeah, you made me cry for Tara dying and everybody dying and Jack's killing his own mother, and all to just come back and be like, nope, never happened.
Don't even get me started on it. I swear to God. That death just is part of the reason I will not rewatch that series.
Oh, I'm currently rewatching it. I haven't gone back to it in a while, but I need to go back to it.
Because it's like, watch it, but when I see Opie, it's like, nope, I got a thing to do. Just, I got this thing I gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that death fucking.
Oh yeah.
I can't even sit through it anymore.
Yeah.
I think I actually cried when I saw him. Like, no! Like, you bastards! Just...
Yeah. But, that's about it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I'm all out. And I gotta pee.
Just, well, deuces. Just disconnect.
Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, turn on the bell notifications. I did want to quickly, nobody probably has gotten to this last point, but I apologize for not posting a video on Friday. At this point, I was refiguring on what I wanted to do with, I will continue the Classic Tuesday, I think, but I'm not sure what games I even want to play on that. I never played RuneScape, so I don't know if I wanted to.
So that'd be fun. Get to learn. Just like, I'm over here like...
I might just do Fate again. That was fun.
I don't know what I'm gonna...
So I was just trying to figure it out because, again, like I said, I'm just running out. I don't want to go back to the same games I've played. And I don't have any new games to play, so I'm just like... But I'll keep posting videos. It'll happen, but at that moment, it was like... It wasn't happening today. So... I just want to quickly say that. But again, don't forget to Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications. Share with your friends. Share with your family. Do all that shit.
Dog. Share with your cat.
Yeah, make your dog watch. That sounds bad. Anyway, we're going to... that's going to be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. After I said that, fuck yourself. Tune in to the next episode of the DNN Show next Sunday. Divisional Round Edition. See y'all in the next one. Deuces.